Well, hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. It's all about racing. In this episode, we are going to look at this Tarmac Works Hobby 43. Yes, you might have guessed it. Hello Kitty and Hong Kong driver Adderley Fong. Now, those of you that have watched my channel and have looked at my 1/64 scale Tarmac Works cars know that Tarmac Works is by far my favorite brand in 1/64 scale. And I'm sure you could understand my unrivaled anticipation to get this car in 1/43 scale, the scale that I predominantly collect. And another thing you know about Tarmac Works is their packaging is unique. It's incredibly creative. It's the best in the industry, and I've got to be honest with you, they carried that through in 1/43 scale as well. Now you open up this flap, and this essentially is what you have. Small size, big heart. It's got pictures of the Hello Kitty car. And of course, more importantly, inside the box is the Hello Kitty Tarmac Works Uno Racing Audi R8 LMS GT3 Evo. Yes, in 1/43 scale. Now the fun doesn't end once you open the box up. Naturally, you get a 1/43 scale Audi R8 LMS on a plastic base with acrylic jewel cover. And if you know anything about Tarmac Works cars, you also get this card that certifies that this is a 1/43 scale model of limited production, and now you're part of our model car revolution, this being number 360 out of approximately 10,000 cars built. Also, you get this cool little booklet that comes in the package as well. And the booklet contains many pictures and information about the car and its performance at the Macau race in 2022. Well, folks, after all the layers of packaging that you managed to undo, when you finally open up the car, this is what you get. A 1/43 scale Tarmac Works Audi R8 LMS GT3 Evo 2 that's sporting the Hello Kitty livery. Now, this 2022 Audi R8 LMS GT3 Evo 2 is the newest version of the R8, of which was introduced in 1999 for the 24 Hours of Le Mans. And of course, if you know anything about the Audi R8, you know that it has a mid-mounted, naturally aspirated V10 engine producing 585 horsepower. Now, Hello Kitty, for those of us that are guys, we look at this, we're thinking, oh my God, it's a girl thing. Well, it is. Hello Kitty is a fictional character created in 1974 by Yuko Shimizu and owned by the Japanese company Sanrio, or Sanrio, however you pronounce it. Hello Kitty and related merchandise were marketed towards teenage girls, but found success among young adult consumers as well. And by 2014, Hello Kitty was worth $8 billion per year. Now, Uno Racing has partnered with Hello Kitty for the 2022 Macau GT Cup, utilizing Hong Kong driver Adderley Fong. Now, Adderley Fong said, "This is probably the prettiest car I've ever driven. Thanks to Tarmac Works for the opportunity and Uno Motorsports crew for making it a reality. We had pace, we were competitive, we just lacked a bit of luck. We'll get them next time." The Hello Kitty R8 was a DNF in Race 1 and will finish P6 in Race 2. So what are my first impressions of the first Tarmac Works car in 1/43 scale that I have ever owned? And I've got to tell you, I think the packaging, as I've mentioned, was very creative. The car itself is quite creative. I think the quality is very, very good. It's what you would expect from Tarmac Works in 1/64. However, my personal feeling is that in 1/43 scale, it lacks. It may be top dog in 1/64, but I think Spark, TSM, LookSmart are probably they're better in 1/43 scale. Granted, this is only one example, and they do have a few of these race cars available in 1/43. They got a lot of their cars, but just a few race cars that I am aware of. Now, the paint and the finish are quite good. The wheels are quite sharp. Interior work is really hard to make any comments on because the windows are tinted. It's really hard to see it. You do have one aerial on the rooftop. A really good looking rear wing in the back. And here's a look at the rear of the car. Just way too much gloss black in my opinion. It just doesn't really look realistic. The rear wing looks good. And the engine, I think, is very, very nicely done. All in all, this is a great presentation. And I think is a really outstanding product put out by Tarmac Works, and the first that I have owned in 1/43 scale. As I'd mentioned, I don't think it's quite as good as Spark, TSM, or LookSmart cars, but it's a great addition to my collection. I'm glad Tarmac Works has made a start in 1/43 scale. I look forward to other products that I may purchase from them in the near future. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you have enjoyed. Please give me your comments in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.